Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout London, where last time we made our way here to Camden, and the moment we arrived, the guard told us this is a wonderful utopia where everything's great and the leader is a really nice person. So basically, yeah, I'm counting down the minutes till we stumble across the giant pile of corpses. Still, we've got a lot to do in this tiny bit of London, which is dead ahead of me. We've got, yes, a copy of King John to collect for the Globe. Then there's Camden TV station for Kira. And finally, yes, another signature we need to get hold of. Bare minimum, though, I will give them, the streets appear to be nice and safe. We've got Dick the robot right here, who, yes, is just, you know, chill. So he's patrolling, dealing with any threats and whatnot. So, okay. Keep on keeping on. Let's see what we flippy got here. And number one would be, yeah, this would presumably be, John, that's not a tube station. That's a bank. That's a tube station, though. Right, Camden Town itself. Because, yeah, we came in via Mornington Crescent.
You want to join the reading group? I promise it's not as shit as it sounds.
Okay, you know what? I feel like maybe me and these guys can get on after all. Because, apparently, they've got a reading group. And no, that doesn't sound boring at all. That sounds an awesome random pistol anarchist. But yeah, as for the station itself, hang about here. What have you guys got, like, underground? Because, oh dear. Right. Station's a bit flooded, but that's fine because we can just get the tiniest bit closer. There we go. Just, you know, whack this old Reaver down and he will be in a lot of trouble. Also, John, radiation. You know what to do when there's radiation. I love my hazmat suit. My hazmat suit's just the best thing. Like, you can't deal with the Thames. The Thames is just too radioactive. But still, and that is such a shame. A wounding ornamental sword. So, yeah. I mean, wounding is amazing. But it's a lot weaker than my sacrificial blade. And that's got bleeding on it too. So, yeah, that's a real shame, actually. And you know what? I'm surprised I'm still taking flipping 2 rads down here. So, okay. Is there anything worth, like, doing in here? Because otherwise I'm just taking a lot of rads for no reason whatsoever. Excuse me, good sir. You just get whacked with my whacking stick right now, actually. Thank you. Nope, best as I can tell, that's you lot. Just a handful of ghouls down in the rads. So, right, keep on keeping on, because, yes, I know for a fact there is a pub very nearby. Pubs mean, oh yeah, beer mats. Beer mats are the best, damn it. So, right, nip into a pub, presumably, yeah, this will be a pretty safe location too, given, yeah, the streets seem bloody safe so far. Here we go, the Cambridge Arms. So, oh yeah, nice little pub here. Everyone seems chill and no one's trying to murder me. Better. Here we go, right on the bar here, though unfortunately, yes. Unarmed attacks. That's not really my thing. Dear oh flippin' dear. Then again, speaking of, yes, safe streets. I feel like something bad's going on nearby because the patrons here seem to be panicking. And we've got ourselves a, right, legendary mongrel. So, okay. We probably ought to, like, do something about that. Like, say, shooting him in the head. So, okay, not 100% safe. There's still, like, the odd dog floating around. But yeah. A lot safer than most of London, bare minimum. And that is fortifying a right arm. Honestly, I'll take fortifying over, yeah, ghoul slayers. If only because carry capacity, hit points, yeah, those special stats, not bad. Hilariously, I've still got no legendary on the chest because, yes, I've just never found a good legendary chest piece. Though, speaking of which, hang on. Apparently, yes, very nearby to where I am. Okay. The copy of King John, and if I'm remembering what was told to me when I first took on this mission, yeah, the trick here is, it's in the possession of some guy who believes he is King John. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, hello, hi, it's right, we've got, nope, never mind, there's King John. And also a whole bunch of hooligans, and right, get into cover. Bare minimum, we can take out some of them straight away. But I feel like, yes, just in general, we should probably go into a gun at this point. Guns would be good. Right, just around the corner. King John is taking, yes, one crit, just to take you out, my friend, and that should definitely find its way to you. You can just go down to a basic chest shot. Lovely. And one flipping more. Kira's basically already got that, so down you go, my friend. And spread on this thing is a little bit on the wide side, but that's fine. Job done in the end. So, okay. Nice and simple. King John was just a hooligan, and they did say some hooligans just got past them earlier. Possibly it was these hooligans. Right, if so, I've just solved a problem for you. You're very welcome, lads. Okay, nice easy start to the day there. So, mosey further northwards because, yeah, presumably, the canal that does run through the real Camden, that's the body of water I saw on the map previously. So, there we go. There's Camden Canal, one lovely lock right there too. Beautiful. So, okay. Everything else, I believe, is, yeah, just north of the water, though, here we go. Traders. Okay, this might be a lovely, lovely spot to do a bit of trading or whatnot, given, yeah, I don't think this is just me being led into a raider trap, given the streets do seem to be pretty safe, all things considered. Oh, yeah. Here we go, Camden Market, though. Just need to, you know, mosey over the barriers here. Find a way to actually get over to that. Excuse me, guys. I am definitely willing to do some buying and selling.
Hello there, traveller. Do you like tea? My name's Rosie Lee, and I own this tea shop.
Oh my goodness, they've got a proper actual working tea shop. Stop pushing me, Annalyn. I'm here to talk about tea. I do like tea, actually. What can I do to assist you in your tea-making endeavours?
I have a little story for you if you have a minute. When I was a little sprog, my mum used to make a special tea from a type of nettle that only grows in Deptford. You know the old bus garage? Around there? Unfortunately, my mum disappeared one day when she was out with our dog Fluffy. So Dad, me and the sis moved back to Camden. Things were great till Daddy sucked on the end of a revolver. Never made any of the nettle tea since. Kinda hard memories of it all. You get me? But boy, oh boy, do I remember that taste. Anyways, I want to expand my menu and sell this special tea. But I need someone to go to Deptford and gather some of those nettles for me. Can you help me with that?
I think I know precisely where she means, that bus station in question. So, okay, I'm willing to nip over there and do that, though, is that the same bit of the world where they kept talking about a talking tray, like the police in Westminster? Because, right, I suspect I may be walking into something bigger than I'm expecting right now. Especially when the mission is called Tea for Tomb. Suggesting, you know, things might be a bit on the dangerous side out there, so, oh, you know what, sure, we'll give it a go. Oh, never mind, this is a completely different bus garage from, yes, where I thought we were talking about. In fact, yeah, this is going to take me back to pretty much right where we started, the very opening train crash. So here we go, this is where we started right here. And my destination is barely 15 meters in that direction. But I'm guessing I can't just, like, you know, get it there from here, otherwise, yeah, we'll be able to get it there from where I started the game, at level 1, which obviously isn't intended, so, right, how do we loop around to you, precisely? Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this was a bit more complicated than I was expecting, because it turns out to get from, yes, here to here, the only way to do it, as far as I can tell, is, yes, loop literally all the bloody way around. So starting nearby to, yes, London Bridge and the Shard, needed to worm my way south past just, you know, a couple of random environments, etc, etc, in order to loop around to here, and finally get to the backstage area behind where I bloody started. I mean, I think, anyway. The weather is not great, so I can't, like, be entirely sure at the moment or anything. Bunch of ferals over there. I'm not seeing a legendary. It's not really worth the trouble, to be honest. So, right. Keep on keeping on. Looks like, yeah, weather might be clearing a bit there. That's good news. And if we're lucky... Right, basic rats. No trouble there, my friends. Lovely. Yeah. We should be able to figure out what's going on here, though it looks to me like we've almost bloody made it. So, as it turns out, that was, yes, a longer journey than I was anticipating. But yeah, that symbol up ahead, the transport symbol but wearing a hat, that'll be the bus station that was just mentioned to us. So, okay. Seems pretty quiet around here. That's literally my starting site, right there on the compass. Beautiful. Okay. So that, as it turns out, is, yes, how you make it to here. Question is, right. I see you, my friend. I flipping see you. You're not jump scaring me. Alright, down you cocky go. Though it's not just, yeah, ghouls and whatnot. Right, as I should have expected, dryads. So, okay, they're not so bad, really. Just maybe, yeah, use these trees to my advantage. Because, for the most part, they immediately fell partly off the tree. Well done, John. Right. They also sometimes, yeah, wake up in the same way the ghouls have to wake up. So, if I can spot them in a vat before they wake up, then, yeah, shouldn't be too difficult to take them out that way. Still, eyes on the prize here. Looks like we're going inside. And, yeah, based on what was outside, I'm guessing we're dealing with, yeah, giant piles of nymphs and whatnot. And also, kill Fluffy. Oh. She mentioned a dog called Fluffy. Right. Possibly, yes, Fluffy is still here and mutated. Just a ladybird. Probably don't waste, like, you know, the good ammo on a ladybird. That's fine, though. I missed the ladybird, and Kira got the kill. That was just embarrassing, so, okay. Problem's gonna be, oh dear, irradiated thistles. They can make a big puff of rads, like a really extreme puff of rads, actually. So just be careful. And what are these here, like, you know, nettles that we're looking for? Oh, blimey, those are thistles, not nettles. Oh, this is going to go. Does anyone know what? I feel like maybe possibly. Right, Fluffy's big now. Fluffy's a womble. Fluffy's a womble. But that's fine. Just get some good. Oh dear, this is. Right. Fluffy's really big now. I think this is a good time for some, yes, lovely, I've got no hypo hero, do I? Okay, I've got hypo and I've got hero. Like, you know, that's a pretty good combo. What else do we have here? I'm gonna do have my staggering gamma gun. That'll keep you busy for a second, and I mean, it's staggering him, but it's not doing any cocky damage, is it, John? Tell you what, get some bleed on him. Get some. I can't cocky see what's going on right now. And oh, this was maybe a bad decision. You know what? That's doing some pretty good damage, actually. This will just get bleed on him over time. Also, he just flailed into the ceiling and life is good. So, okay. That'll do something. Get my McGibble out here. Belly, crit. That's doing some good work. That's nice. That's nice right there. That's fine. And now, down he goes. Okay. The narrow space kind of worked to my advantage there. That worked pretty well. So, right. Fluffy's dead. That gets me 2-shot light machine gun. The problem is, yeah, I was about to say that's a rapid fire weapon. I mean, it is, but it's pretty powerful too. I mean, I'll give ya. Damage 78 to fire rate 19. Okay, you know what? We'll keep that. We'll give it a look-see as time goes by. But yes, we didn't need to kill him. We could have just worked around him if need be. Still, with him dead, yeah, and so many bloody thistles about, I'm just going over to my hazmat suits. And here we go. We've just got to find, yes, the rad nettles. So, okay. Mosey about and, yeah, just track down the right plants. Ah, but hang on. She doesn't want regular nettles. No, she needs these special Rootmaster red ones. Gotcha. So, okay, that's what we're actually looking for. The red variants. So, okay, luckily, yeah, they're actually not too hard to find. I assume, yes, the trick is many players who can't deal with Fluffy are going to need to track these down while also being pursued by a giant radwomble and just desperately running away among all the buses and whatnot. So, right, that does make a lot more sense. And there we go, picking up a couple more in the side rooms too. We've apparently got what we need. And you know what? That is a fun little side mission given, yeah, in theory, you could just sneak in, grab the things, and leave without dealing with Fluffy. Fluffy was marked as, you know, optional. So, okay, that's quite a cool little setup for a tiny mission. Okay, best as I can tell, yeah, not too much going on around this bit of London, though. I did find just one rather fun thing, which is just round the corner here, next to a big shopping centre. There's a rather advanced pistol, just chilling out in the bottom of a phone box here. Like, you know, that's a proper fully upgraded 9mm. So okay, let's nip back to, yes, Thameshaven, just to play with them and new toys for a second, which is the freezing powerful 9mm. Which is fine, but yeah, with this new girl we just got out of a random phone box, just put a standard receiver on you, my friends. And all of a sudden, right, that is a nice step upwards for you. And as for that light machine gun, right, so the downside is, I think it's stuck being, hang on. Are you automatic? Like, everything else is marked as automatic, but if it's automatic, that means, yeah, I'm no longer getting the benefit from a rifleman. I'd need to take commando instead, which I don't really want to do. Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those guns where there's just not much you could do to it, so I'm not sure it's gonna do the job for me. Especially when my existing use of 303 ammo is instigating.
Hey there, you're back. Are those nettles poking out of your pockets, or are you just pleased to see me?
You know what, Rosie? I like you, so, right. Got the stuff, but... okay, we may have to mention, yes, a womble named Fluffy. I'm really sorry about that, by the way.
A womble? Never heard of such a thing. Fluffy was still alive, though? After all this time? Oh, Fluffy. I'm glad he had a good and full life, at least. Well, what an eye-opener this has been. Thank you. Thank you so much. Got some ticks here as your reward for helping. I'll also brew you a cup of the special tea for free. I don't know if it's really a thing, but I'll also include some instructions on how to do it yourself. You'll be a tea-making guru in no time. Thanks again, my wayfarer from another carer.
Okay, so not only do I get, you know, lovely XP and money and tea, but I can even make my own tea going forwards. And okay, I won't be needing this, you know, that often or anything, but apparently, yeah, if I get addicted to something, I could just cure that with this thing, so that's pretty good, actually. Right, that taken care of, Kira, you're next on my to-do list because, yeah, Camden TV station should be barely around the corner. Here we go, next back street along, it gets me through here, and, okay, Camden TV station. Perfect, so get in, let Kira take the lead, because yeah, I don't know precisely what it is I'm even looking for.
This is where I traced the comm signal to. I'm sure it's a relay of some sort. Let's look around for a server or some comms equipment.
And also, okay, there's definitely something bad in here. Kira, how bad are we talking? Are we talking just, you know, random bugs and whatnot, or... okay, just rad shrews. That's fine, unless they're drenched. A drench could be a bit on the difficult side. And no trouble. No trouble, friend. Okay. Yeah. The lower level rad shrews are fine. The nasty ones, I'm so sorry. I meant it like that guy, not you. I'm really sorry about that. So, okay. Someone at some point moved in. We may have previous residents to deal with, not just random pests. Ah, but this looks a bit better. Restricted area, special Ministry of Defense signs, etc., etc. Doors that can only be opened with terminals. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So, right, need to find keys to get to terminals in order to crack open bits and pieces. So, that is a key too. You can be opened, we can hack you open, no trouble. So, okay. there is, yeah, presumably where, like, a talk show was being recorded or something. Professor Griswold is written above here, though. Okay. Fascinating. Not sure what that refers to.
This looks promising. Let me check out this terminal.
Okay, room next door. Kira's on the case.
Time to crack in. 2 letters. 4 letters. Got it. Huh. Lots of encrypted messages. Let's see. Does this decryption algo work? Yes, it matches up exactly with the bank records. Amazing. Here we go. Lots of messages, receipts, transactions going back decades. Huge transactions.
Okay. So yeah, the actual hacking in this area, I can't do it even if I had hacking. It's up to Kira, so yeah. This all sounds, well then again, back decades would still not be pre-war, we're centuries post-war, so okay. Who's been, like, doing this, given this place seems a bit on the deserted side?
It's all signed off by someone called G. Who could that refer to? But surely they're not working alone.
Okay. Professor Griswold, perhaps, but in which case, yeah, why, like, write his name all over the station? And yeah, the gold, and that's what you're after, of course.
All the values are listed in Troy ounces. That's an old measurement for gold bars. It looks like the gold was distributed up and down the country to pay for all sorts of things. Computer chips, data storage, lab components, glassware, solvents. But the scale is insane. 200 10-foot glass tubes. Crazy.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, right. Giant tubes. I come from a giant tube, but this is Cocking Angel.
Let's hunt about here for more clues. Maybe we can find this G person and squeeze more info out of them.
Right. A professor in Angel. That would explain a lot, and yeah. It's definitely this Griswold chappie if I had to guess. And okay, her doing that has opened the door right by the entrance, which needed the terminal, so keep on keeping on. I'll deal with the trouble, you deal with, yes, the terminals.
Well, well. What do we have here? Is there a little mouse crawling through my den?
Hey! So, you run this place? You must be the G from the messages.
That is Lady G to you, little girl. You hacked into my messages. I'm rather impressed. But what on earth would possess you to come after me?
Don't act like you don't know, vile villain. I seek for the gold that was stolen from the Bank of England. And I know you had a part in it.
Oh my, what an interesting little plaything you are. It is true that I have provided procurement services for a particularly esteemed client. I may even have taken a little cut of the gold myself. Such a lustrous metal.
I knew it! Who are you working for? Tell me where you've hidden the gold!
Do calm down, dear. I know. Let us have a little game. I shall give you a clue. I am a testament to the past, encasing treasures behind glass. I care not for man's deeds, for the world is my creed, and a dip stands at my head locus. Solve the riddle and seek for the scarlet chariot. Perhaps we shall speak again. But first, a little punishment for snooping on my privates. Ta-ta for now.
Okay, we've got, we've got, oh, blimey, that's... There's quite a tough automaton here, gotcha! Okay, let's try this again, but this time, yes, be aware, there is some sort of robot who is going to absolutely cocky kill me, so do not stand around and let it do a melee attack. In fact, fun fact, given I know, yes, when this conversation is over, the robot's going to come from this side over here, I do have a few, mines right here, so may as well dump these down. Beautiful. Then stand way back. Hello there, Lady G. Lovely to meet you again.
Ta-ta for now.
So, okay, there should be something appearing here. Hello there! Oh, yeah. That flippin' did the job, actually. Marvellous. And, oh, hang on, there's just a few cyber pigeons. Right, that just further reaffirms the connection to Angel. Because, yeah, cyber pigeons we have definitely seen around the flipping Angel bases.
That's done with. But did you hear? That Lady G person. She's definitely part of it. We have to catch her.
We do. And as for the riddle, yeah. I mean, museum seems the obvious answer to the first bit, but dip in the locus or whatnot, that admittedly not 100% sure about.
Not very hard, is it?
Oh, hilariously, Kira's already figured it out, so, okay, need intelligence at 8 in order to keep up with her. But unfortunately, no, Kira, I'm not sure precisely which museum it's referring to.
It's the Natural History Museum, of course. But, you knew that already, right? No idea what the Scarlet Chariot is, but if we break in and explore, I'm sure we can find out.
Okay, Natural History Museum, that's over in, yeah, south of West London, like nearby to Kensington, same sort of area as Royal Albert Hall, I think, so, right, that'll be inside Westminster, I assume. Oh, yeah, I was spot on. So, back to Westminster here, everybody's looking very fancy, of course.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I trouble you for a moment? My mistress, Miss Penelope Shah, wishes to meet you. At your earliest convenience, of course.
Right, I may or may not get back to you in a minute, good sir. I've got, like, some stuff going on over at the Natural History Museum. Okay, thus begins, becoming respectable. I suspect that may be, yes, a good first step to joining a faction formally, because we were given, yes, a letter of recommendation by the Tommies recently. Now someone from the gentry has invited us to come and say hello, so, right, we will go and deal with that later, okay? As I say, I've got stuff going on. But just keep on keeping on and moseying down the road. And, right, there's the V&A Museum. Lovely. But no, that's not what we're after, because, yes, this bit of London is just swimming in exhibition halls, museums, cultural sites in general. There's a lot of cultural stuff squeezed into a fairly small bit of London round here. But you... that looks about right. That's the proper front of the Natural History Museum right there. Spot on. So, okay. Looks... oh, dear. Right.
It's amazing.
Bodies round here. So, who killed all of you? Well, there's a road protector on at the end of the hall. Could possibly have been you. And, yeah, if we want to be at range... probably best we just go over to my sniper rifle, start picking you guys off bit by bit. Lovely. So, right. Museum security is still active, but what we're looking for is, yeah, a Scarlet Chariot, whatever that means precisely. Oh, hang on. There's someone else here. Did I just see... messenger, right. I think we might have just, like, hit the bit of the game where, like how in New Vegas, there's that moment where suddenly multiple people run up to you and say, hey, would you like to go and speak to somebody? Because you've just begun Act 2, just after killing Benny. I suspect for some reason we've just hit that moment, because all of a sudden people seem to be very keen to come and speak to me.
Hello there, I have a message for you from Alistair Tenpenny. It reads... we have problem. Stop. Come to Tenpenny Manor immediately. Stop. Or else you go down with me. Stop. Message delivered. Goodbye.
Oh, never mind. It turns out, yes, blowing up the eye may have been, a bad idea. And I'm guessing he's about to, yes, flee London in order to go to America, hence the whole Fallout 3 thing. So, right. That's... oh... hang on. Hang on. is that a proper backpack? Because I've been hearing about this in the comments, but I keep bloody not seeing them. So yeah, right now my carry capacity is at 200. But if I put that on, up to 245. Admittedly, that means I can't put on my cape. How do I feel about that? Like, I don't like losing my cape. I won't lie. But that's a really bloody large amount of, you know, carry capacity, so... okay, fine. I'm willing to give up the cape for that much cocky carry capacity. Anyway, stop getting distracted by many, many messengers. Instead, yeah, Scarlet Chariot, let's see what's going on here.
Hey, look, a red car. Get it?
Okay, so... I mean, I guess a red car could be a Scarlet Chariot. I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't even noticed the red car, but... right, Kira, as it turns out, is much better at this than me.
The Scarlet Chariot, idiot. We found it! But, I'm not sure what significance it has. It seems pretty bare. Maybe there's a trick or something? Go check out the other side, will you?
Okay, well, there was someone in here. No, a random person with no name, which doesn't feel hugely important. So, right. Red car. Fair enough. Check out the other side. See if we can figure out what's going on. Broken down a robot. Employees only.
I just found a pressure plate. I wonder what happens if... oops.
How very amusing. My darling little mouse has gotten herself caught in my trap.
Lady G! Curse you and your fiendish tricks! We will stop you! I swear it!
What a guess you are, dear. But you say we? Oh. You have a pet with you. Hang about. What do we have here? You. Who are you?
Okay. And the reason she's reacted like that is, presumably, yes, if you're Angel and Smythe is Angel, I look identical to your boss. Gotcha, though. You know what? Kira's clearly having a lovely time. I'm going to play along and say I'm just an innocent sidekick.
My. Look at you. You don't know, do you? Do you remember a certain vat, perchance? I had heard about a little slippage incident, but I wasn't quite sure to believe that one of your kind was really on the loose. My client is normally so careful. And you, girl? Do you even realize who you're traveling with? Did you fish them out of the vat yourself?
Huh? A vat? But you can't mean...
Oh, look at that confused face. You haven't the foggiest. This does make things interesting. My client will be most gracious for this little catch. But then, could I find a bigger buyer elsewhere? Would be a risk. Outside the city, perhaps. I shall have to think on this. Sit tight on that precious bottom of yours until Lady G sorts matters out. Now, I have business to attend to. Be seeing you.
I'll get you, Lady G! Just you wait and see. And my sidekick's not for sale neither! Curses! I can't believe I fell for such a simple trick! We need to find a way out. Worry not. I've broken into lots of places before. Breaking out is just as easy, right? I just need something a little explosive. Huh. This car is ancient. Let's see here. Is that a lead-acid battery? If I could get this hot enough, I just need a metal oxide. Oh, but this thing's fiberglass. Hey, companion! You got anything rusty around you?
Alright, find something rusty. Well, yes, an aluminium can, spatula, plastic plates. Oh, the grill rack, that definitely looks rusty.
Oh yeah, that looks perfect. Toss the grill rack over.
Right, so just need to toss that over. How do I do said thing? here we go. Throw by interacting with this down here.
A shot, companion. Right. I can scrape this off, mix in some metal shavings, ignite a little pile, and, Shit, take cover! The fridge!
I'm just going to stay back here and hope that's good enough because, okay, she's literally hiding inside a fridge. I mean, bare minimum, I didn't flipping explode, so that's good. And, Kira, need you to, like, let me out. Kira, let me out, please. There we go. Kira got me out in the end. Marvellous. So, okay, now we're going flipping hunting and... quite like Lady G. And I do enjoy, like, you know, how I'm learning more about my own backstory in this completely optional companion side quests. Okay, so all that was, yes, off to the right in that direction. The left is locked and needs a key, so, presumably, yeah. Keep on keeping on going upwards. That's really the only way we can go for now. Handful of basic robots around too, and nothing too dramatic. So, right, see if we can figure out, yes, what the next trap is. Because I'm guessing, yeah, she's got more prepared for me yet.
Villain! I escaped the jaws of death to face you once more! Now tell me where the gold is.
My. What a persistent little mouse. This is fun, I must say. Let us...
Oh, hang on. Whoa, what just... I think Lady G may have just been triggered by a nearby enemy or something, so... I think possibly me and Lady G are going to work together to take out this robot, and then possibly we'll resume our conversation. So, right, fascinating. Just don't worry, Lady G. It's all gonna be fine. We can continue our conversation now. Are you gonna be okay? Has that maybe just slightly broken Lady G? Right, I may need to reload a save. Apparently, yes, you need to make sure you've taken out all of the robots before speaking to her. Otherwise, bad things could happen. Got it. Okay, back up to the second floor, but yes, when we get up to that arch right there, that's when she ambushes me and Kira. We gotta make sure before we go up there, we get like a grenade or something on the other Protectron. Otherwise, trouble. So, okay, he's somewhere up there. I think I just heard him turn on. Just need to track him down. There we go. I got him. So, right, he's definitely dead at this point. There's now no robot behind us, meaning if I just take a couple of steps forward here...
Villain! I escaped the jaws of death to face you once more! Now tell me where the gold is.
My. What a persistent little mouse. This is fun, I must say. Let us continue our game, then. Another clue. I am at the root of Eris's discord. The
Buried beneath an apple tree.
What? How did you...
Eris's golden apple. That's easy. There's an apple tree in one of the halls here, isn't there? The gold must be buried there.
You're not meant to get it that quickly. Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Kira, bitch. And don't you forget it.
Impudent wench. I suppose I have to dispose of you now, since I can't let you get your filthy hands on my treasure. And on the matter of names, have you thought about why they call me Lady G?
I mean, I assumed it stood for Griswold, given that was written all over the station where you were working, so... I mean, yes, that's why you're a ghoul. That would make sense too.
Correct, dear. But there's a little something more, for you see... I also glow.
Okay, so now we've got Lady G. This could maybe be a bit of a problem because, yes, now I don't have any creds. Okay, 80% is pretty good. That's solid right there. So, okay. What do we want to do to make sure we, like, get done what needs to get done? I'm going to say, now we've done the instigating, the revolver. And, yeah, 2 90s in the head. And down you go, Lady G. You were tough, I'll give you. You had a little skull and whatnot, but that'll flip it do. So, okay, cultist suit together with... Right, you were trying to use an irradiated sword. Got it. Though, not really my cup of tea, to be honest. Though, oh, I do like the fact it seems to be like, you know, sort of see-through. And then a white mask with a pretty decent amount of damage resistance on it. And a special hood too. If I put that on though, right, what's that actually like replace? Okay, that kicks off of my monocle. I can't be wearing the monocle anymore. But actually, that's it. Everything else gets to stay. You know what? I'm willing to keep that. That looks pretty cool, actually.
Look, the apple tree. Quick, dig around the soil.
Right, it'll be the one that's got the convenient spade and everything, so dig a hole. Though she did just say, yeah, she'd siphoned a tiny bit of gold off the top. It might not be as much as Kira's hoping for. And there we go. We've got ourselves a bunch of stuff in a safe, so 4 times a gold bar, and that is proper gold and not fake gold. And Scaramanga, so blimey. So, fire rate of only 2, but 200 bloody damage. Oh, John, the man with the golden gun. So, right, a golden weapon that does a high damage, but yeah, you're gonna need to be, you know, maybe reloading after every shot or something.
We did it. We found the gold. Well, what's left of it, I guess. It seems like Lady G's client has spent the rest. I told you we could do more in this city. We've taken down a real evil conspiracy, and revealed more details of what secret forces are at work. And on top of that, I found out something special about you.
Alright, and yes, that is true. That I'm terrible at puzzles next to you. You were a star in this one, Kira.
No, dummy. I mean your whole VAT backstory. Lady G confirmed it's true. You know what that means?
Okay, and yes, possibly you're now going to be a lot more interested in investigating the whole business that led to me being in that VAT.
Sounds like a great objective for our next mission. But more importantly, it means I have a bona fide mysterious sidekick. How cool is that? I'll be the envy of the whole Treasure Hunters Club! Which, yes, is still just me. I guess I can make you an honorary member? We did just find a bunch of gold together. What do you say, companion? Let's go hunt some more treasure.
And there we flippy go, going for gold is complete, and I even get a level up out of that. Spectacular. And here's a good one, Ninja 2. Honestly, I'm surprised, yes, at level 29 I've not already taken it. And as for that Scaramanga, right. I mean, bare minimum, this is worth keeping because it uses an incredibly common ammo type, and okay, fire rate is okay. It's 6 shots per clip, but there is, like, you know, a sort of reloading thing between each fire. You can't just, you know, spam it, but still. I mean, that's going to be worthwhile, just for converting the most common ammo type in the game to 200 bloody damage. Still, I would say having wrapped up Kira's companion mission and picked up some really, really good loot doing so, how about we call it a part there? But next time, right. I think I know precisely what we need to do next. Because while we're right here in Westminster, I can't help but notice that yes, a couple of people have been urgently seeking our attention. Penelope Shaw might be willing to, yes, help me formally join the gentry in some capacity. And it turns out that yes, possibly blowing up the Millennium Eye, yes, that may potentially have some consequences of some description. By the looks of it, Tenpenny's fleeing the entire country, and if he's doing that, okay, there might be some trouble for me too. So, right, bunch of stuff to do with in Westminster, and then of course we need to get back to Camden and speak to the leader of the Pistols too. So hopefully you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout London. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out— Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.